Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Let's go ahead and find our comfortable seat, however that may look for you today. Close your eyes. Rest your hands to your thighs. And begin tuning into your natural breath. Notice your sit bones grounding you to the earth. And as you breathe in, feel yourself growing a little bit taller. Notice the sides of your waist expanding. On the exhale, notice the space being created not only in the mind, but in the body as well. Gradually beginning to deepen your breath, slowing down, turning inward, letting go. I'd like to share a quote today from Don Miguel Ruiz. He says, "You are immortal. You've existed for billions of years in different manifestations because you are life, and life cannot die. You are in the trees, the butterflies, the fish, the air, the moon, the sun. Wherever you go, you are there, waiting for yourself." Don Miguel Ruiz. With that, let's bring our hands together in prayer in front of our hearts. Go ahead and set an intention for ourselves, for our practice today. Anything you wish. Now I invite you to join together in the sound of Om, which will clear our aura. Let's take a deep breath in. Ah. Slowly release your hands back to your thighs. Flutter open your eyes. And today we're going to begin with a Satanama Kriya. We've done this once before. It's very powerful and it brings a total mental balance to you, to your psyche. It vibrates on each fingertip, alternating the electrical polarities. So I'll give you the instructions, just a little introduction first. The index and the ring fingers are electrically negative relative to the other fingers. This causes a balance in the electromagnetic projection of the aura. Practicing this Kriya is both a science and a bit of an art. It's an art in that it molds our consciousness and in the refinement of sensation and insight it produces. It's a science in the tested certainty of the results each technique produces. So we're going to sit straight in cross-legged posture. And we're going to meditate at the third eye. So you don't have to look there necessarily. Just bring your focus of your attention to the point between the eyebrows. We're going to produce the mantras of Sa, which means infinity or cosmos or beginning. Ta, which is life or existence. Na, death, change and transformation. And Ma, which is rebirth. So the elbows are going to be straight, just like mine are, next to the sides of the body. And with each mudra, we're going to touch a different fingertip. So on Sa, we're going to touch the first finger, the index finger with the thumb, or the Jupiter finger with the thumb. On Ta, we're going to switch to the Saturn finger, or the middle finger. On Na, we're going to touch the sun finger or the ring finger. And then on Ma, we're going to touch the Mercury finger or the little finger. So we'll be chanting in the 3 languages of consciousness. The human level is normal or a loud voice, being in the world. The language of love is in a strong whisper, a longing to belong. And we'll also chant in the divine nature, which is mentally or silent. And this represents infinity. So I'll go ahead and start us off. We're going to start in our normal voice. We're going to begin touching the first finger to the thumb. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And now in a whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And now mentally, silently to yourself. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And now aloud once more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And now stretching the arms overhead, spread the fingers wide, shake them out, circulate the energy, inhaling and exhaling deeply 3 times. And then when you're done, go ahead and bring your hands back to your thighs. And I'll just do a little bit of follow-up on this. Each time this mudra is closed by joining the thumb with the finger, the ego seals the energy or the effect of that mudra in the consciousness. And the effects are as follows. The first finger is the Jnana Mudra, and it means knowledge. The second finger is the Shuni Mudra, and it represents wisdom and intelligence, patience. The third finger is the Surya Mudra, and it represents vitality and the energy of life. And the little finger, the fourth finger, is the Buddhi Mudra, and it represents the ability to communicate. So hopefully you're experiencing that beautiful balance that this Kriya will instill. And let's begin the Asana portion of our practice. So we're going to start with some full wide back circles. Coming forward, you can open the heart and look up a bit, inhaling. And then make your way round to the back as you bring the chin to the chest and exhale. And just continuing these wide low back circles with the hands on the knees. Breathing deeply through the nose. Maybe engaging your Ujjayi breath. And then take the circles in the opposite direction. Again, bringing the chin to the chest as you exhale at the back. Looking up as you inhale at the front, opening the heart. And then resuming your neutral seat, Let's find our tabletop at all fours, setting up for our cat-cow series. On the inhale, the belly drops, the sit bones tilt to the sky, the heart opens, lift the gaze. Exhale, drop the head round the spine up to the sky, the chin meets the chest. Inhale, belly drops once again into cow. Exhale, rounding back into cat. Inhale, belly drops, cow. Exhale, rounding the spine once more into cat. And then resuming our neutral table. On the inhale, we'll lift the right arm up to the sky for a shoulder opener, looking up to that top hand. Exhaling, lace that right arm underneath the left. Bring the right ear to the earth. You can either leave the left hand next to your face or lift that arm up to the sky. Maybe even drop the top arm behind the back for a half bind. And for some extra challenge, if you're up for it, you can try taking hold of the back foot for a bind. Just stay with what feels easeful and effortless in your body, where you can breathe with ease. And then you're at that perfect place of Sthira and Sukham. Releasing out now, bring that left hand to the mat if it's not already there. Unleash the arm back up to the sky. And then replace the hand down. Inhaling, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, lace that arm underneath the right and bring the left ear down to the mat. Taking whatever option you like. You can leave that right hand on the floor next to your face or extend the arm up to the sky. Maybe drop the top arm behind the back for a half bind. Or take a full bind, grabbing hold of the foot. Beautiful. Breathe. Releasing the hand down if it's up. Unleashing the left arm back up to the sky. And then replacing the hand down to the earth. From here, we'll go ahead and press back into child's pose. You can keep the knees apart or head on the earth or even chin down if you have the flexibility. Just breathe here. Allow the earth to support you. Staying here, or if you would like to take puppy pose, you can lift the hips up, bring the knees about hip distance and walk those hands forward, dropping the chest toward or to the earth, bringing either the forehead or the chin down. Breathe. And now coming back into our neutral tabletop. And from here, we'll tuck our toes, pressing up into our first down dog, pedaling out the feet, stretching out the toes, really paying attention to your feet, stretching out the arches of the feet. And the calves will also get a nice stretch here, the hamstrings. You can even turn your ankles in circles a little bit. And then maybe wagging the tail, taking any other freeform movement that you might wish before finding some stillness in our first inversion of our practice, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Reaching the hips up toward the sky, the bones toward the sky, the heels toward the earth. Deeply breathing through the nose. The inhale now floats the right leg up down dog split. And then exhaling, rolling forward into a plank, bringing the knee into the chest. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, the knee toward the right elbow. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, the knee toward the left elbow. Inhale, lift, down dog split. Preparing for fallen triangle. This time we'll bring the knee into the chest and then step that right foot across the left side of the mat, lifting the left arm to the sky. Great job. Replace the hand to the floor, knee to chest, and step that right foot between the hands. Bring the arms all the way up into your full high lunge. And then exhaling, the hands find the heart. Finding a gentle twist over the right thigh. Perhaps releasing the arms to the sky and the earth here. Maybe adding a half bind or a full bind if you're up for it. You can also take this down on your back knee to take it back a notch with the hands in prayer. And then returning to center, lift the arms up to the sky. Maybe add a little back bend if you're feeling stable. And then release those hands down to the earth inside of the front foot for our lizard. Heel toe the right leg, foot out to the edge of your mat. And then this is a great place to stop, or you can lower down onto the forearms. Maybe tucking the back toe under to lift the knee off the earth. Lots of options. Just listening to your body, knowing that each day it's going to feel differently, and respecting that. Breathing. And now releasing out of our lizard, we'll come back to our downward facing dog. Great job. The exhale rolls us forward into our plank. And then dropping those knees if you wish. Taking a breath and exhaling all the way down to the mat. The inhale taking us to our cobra, shoulders and elbows back. Exhale, release. And find your way back to child's pose. Breathe. Resuming our downward dog. And then inhaling, the left leg floats high, down dog split. Exhale, bringing the knee into the chest for your plank. You can just keep a standard plank if you prefer, maybe even going onto the knees. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, down dog split. And now preparing for fallen triangle. Exhale, the knee to the chest, and then take your foot across the right side of the mat, right arm reaching up. Release the hand down, take the knee to the chest, step those left foot between the hands, high lunge. Exhale the hands to the heart, take your twist to the left. Maybe opening the arms to the sky and earth, maybe half bind or full. Breathe wherever you are. And then we'll prepare to release back up into our high lunge, carefully, slowly. Maybe a back bend, ever so slight at the top. And then release those hands down to the inside of your left foot for your lizard. Heel toe the left foot out a tad and then stay here or take it further, lowering to the forearms. Lifting the back knee if you choose. Breathing deeply. And then preparing to transition out of lizard to our downward facing dog. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhaling, rolling forward into our plank. Another breath here, and then exhale either halfway or all the way to the earth. Inhaling to your cobra or an up dog with the thighs and knees off the earth. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. One more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. We'll walk all the way to the top of our mat, heel to toe, all the way up to the front. And then take either your palms underneath the soles of your feet. The feet are about hip distance apart. Or you can take opposite elbows and just fold in Uttanasana. Allowing your head and your neck to hang heavy. Breathing, just let it all go. Let everything just fall out the top of your head and just breathe. Maybe move your head, yes. Move your head, no. And slowly release the hands to the earth, heel toe those feet together, and with a bend in the knees, roll up slowly, 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 all the way up into Tadasana. The arms inhale up to the sky. Exhale, the hands find heart. Once more, sweep the arms up. Exhale, pull the hands through the midline and fold to the earth. Inhale, look up, flat back, fingertips on the earth or hands on shins. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, reverse swan, reach the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, sitting into our chair. Putting all the weight in the heels to prevent those knees from extending beyond the toes. And then on an inhale, we're going to press on the right foot, lifting the left foot up off the earth. Step that left foot behind the right for our Curtsy Lunge. Arms sweep behind us. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale fully. Inhale, step back onto that right foot, lift the left knee up as the arms reach to the sky. And now prepare for Warrior 3 as you press that left foot behind toward the back wall and the body becomes parallel to the earth. Arms can be along the ears or hands in prayer or hands on tall blocks under the shoulders. And then releasing down into Warrior 1, spin the back heel down, reach the arms up alongside the ears or interlace the fingers and let the head hang back if you wish. That feels okay in your neck. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, lift the gaze if the head was back. Release the arms behind and clasp the hands to open the shoulders. Humble warrior, bow forward. Chest toward or to the front thigh. Or bring the head to the floor inside the front leg. Inhale, lifting back up, warrior one. And then straightening the legs. Shorten your stance. Bring that back foot in, touch to about 45 degrees. Take opposite wrists or elbows behind the back, or reverse prayer for pyramid. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale as you fold forward. Beautiful. The inhale floats us back up. Release the arms up to the sky. And then take those hands to the earth, framing the front foot, step back, downward facing dog. From here, we'll lower onto the right knee or the side of the right foot for our side plank. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Maybe reach that left leg up as well and taking a tree variation or even hand to foot variation. And if you wish, flip your dog, take the left foot behind and the left arm overhead. Tripanasana. Breathe. Returning to our downward dog, you can rest here or move through a vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Lowering onto our left knee now, or to the left side of your foot for our side plank on the other side. The right arm reaches up to the sky. And if you like, you can lift the right leg up, or take tree variation, or hand to foot variation. And again, maybe flip your dog, which you can do if you're on your knee as well. Resuming our downward dog. Again, feel free to take a rest or a vinyasa. Breathing big wherever you are. Beautiful, yogis. We'll meet in downward dog once again. Taking a look to the top of our mat, we'll take a walk or 2 steps or maybe even a hop to the top. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, reverse swan, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, sitting back into our chair. You can always bring the hands into prayer if that feels better in your shoulders than along the ears. And now preparing for our curtsy lunge, we'll press out the left heel, lift the right knee up, and then step the right foot behind the left, sweep the arms behind. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale out. Inhale, coming back upright, lifting the left arm, the left knee up and the arms up. Preparing for warrior 3 as we press the right foot behind. Bring the body parallel to the earth. Transitioning to warrior 1 now. Breathe. And then we'll release the arms behind, clasp the hands, and bow into humble warrior. Inhale, lift us back up to warrior one. And straightening the legs, shorten your stance, pyramid. Taking opposite wrists, elbows, or prayer behind the back. The inhale opens the heart. Exhale and fold. Beautiful. Breathe. Inhaling all the way up. Release the arms up to the sky. And then let those hands bring the front foot. Step back, downward dog. Taking a rest here or in child's pose or moving through a vinyasa. Meeting in downward dog. Straight away, that right foot steps between the hands. Warrior two. Arms wide, hips open, gazing over the right fingertips. Breathe. Glance down. Make sure you can see your big toe on your front foot. And then tilt back. Reverse your warrior. Come through to side angle, forearm to front thigh, or drop the hand to the earth, your choice. And you can even add a half or full bind here. Preparing now for Tripanasana Triangles. Straighten the right leg, arms to the sky and the earth. Looking up to your left fingertips. Inhale, coming all the way up. Reverse your triangle, tilt back. And then come back up. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Launching onto the right foot. Left leg lifts up off the earth. Left arm reaching to the sky. A block is always an excellent choice. Breathe. Prepare to release back to warrior two. And now, straightening the legs, let's revolve our triangle as we sweep the right arm behind, the left arm coming forward to either the shin or either side of the front leg. The right arm extends to the sky. So we turn to look up to our right fingertips. Breathe. Transitioning to revolve half moon, drop the gaze to your front foot and then shift your weight onto that foot. Bring the left hand underneath the shoulder, a little bit forward, and float the left leg off the earth. Again, turning to look up toward your fingertips of the right hand. And then releasing gracefully back to warrior two. Beautifully done. Breathe. Cartwheeling the hands down to frame the foot. Step back, downward dog. Rest or take your vinyasa. Breathing big along the way, enjoying the transitions and the shapes alike. Knowing that the journey is the goal in life. We never arrive. The secret is in the present moment, which is here, this, here, now. Inhaling the left foot forward between the hands, find warrior two, other side. Warrior two. Breathe. Reversing our warrior tilt back. And then come forward, side angle, forearm to thigh or hand to the earth. Half or full bind, optional. And then releasing out into triangle, straightening that front leg, arms to the sky and the earth. The gaze looking up to the sky. Breathe. Inhaling, coming all the way up, and then reversing our triangle, tilt back. And then finding our way back upright to transition to half moon. Launching onto the left foot. Back leg floats up. Breathing. Finding our way gracefully back into Warrior Two just for a beat. Straightening the legs now, reversing our triangle, the left arm behind, right arm forward. Turning to look up to that left fingertips. Breathing. And now launching into revolve half moon. Launch onto the left foot, the right hand comes forward under the shoulder, back leg floats up. Beautiful. And then releasing once again to Warrior Two, gracefully. And now turning to the right side of our mat, bring those feet parallel, hands on the hips. Take a little back bend if you like, and then fold to a halfway point. Bring those fingertips along with the toes, maybe on blocks, and then pour forward, bringing the crown toward or to the earth or on some blocks. Or wide-legged forward fold. Beautiful. If you wish to float up into tripod or Shirshasana 1 headstand, feel free. Feel that beautiful reversal of blood flow, bathing the brain, the hair follicles, the face. So healthy, giving your heart a nice rest. You're in headstand. Come back down and meet us in wide-legged forward fold. Inhaling, coming up to a flat back. Bring the left hand underneath the face and lift the right arm up to the sky for a gentle twist, looking up to your top hand. Exhaling, release the right hand under the face on the floor and twist, extending the left arm up to the sky. The gaze looking to that left hand. Releasing back to center. Bring the hands to the hips. Take a breath here to recalibrate. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Heel toe the feet a little closer together and then pivot toward the front of your mat and step onto your right foot, bending the left knee, preparing for dancing warrior. We'll drop that left hand down. You can stay here, just practice balancing on your right foot, or to take it further, take hold of the left foot with your hand. For even more, you can start to pour forward into the full expression. Chandrasana, dancing warrior. Releasing. Coming back into mountain pose, feet together, arms along the legs. Close your eyes. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Go ahead and recall the intention you set at the beginning of practice. As you breathe in, embody it in every cell of your being. And as you exhale, we'll release it out into the world, knowing that which we let go, we will receive. Fluttering the eyes back open. Shifting your weight onto your left foot, bend the right knee. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Stay here or take hold of the left foot. And maybe even start to pour forward into the full expression of Dancing Warrior on the other side. Wherever you are is a perfect place to be. And now releasing back to mountain pose once more. And then inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive you back to the earth. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, stepping back, downward dog. Feel free to take a vinyasa if you wish. One last one. And then we'll meet in downward dog. Rolling forward into your plank. Drop your knees if you like. And then exhale as you lower yourself slowly down to the earth. Very slowly. Bringing the arms along the back of the body. The forehead centered on the mat. Preparing for locust, we'll press the pelvis into the earth, pull the navel into the back body, and on an inhale, lift the arms, the legs, and the chest up, focusing on length more than height. Beautiful. Breathe. And then on your exhale, we'll release back down to the earth. Make a little pillow with your arms. Turn your head to one side. Close your eyes and just relax and breathe. Feel free to continue relaxing or take a second lotus, bringing the arms overhead this time. Press the navel into the back body and the pelvis into the earth. And on an inhale, lift everything up once more. And then lowering on the exhale. Again, make a little pillow with your arms. Turn your head the other way. Close your eyes and just let go. Breathe. Beautiful. Bringing our forehead back to center. Bring the hands along the chest with the knees up or down. We'll press up into our plank and then back into child's pose. Maybe rocking the forehead from side to side to give the acupressure points along the brow, the third eye, a little massage. And slowly roll up, sitting on the shins, coming up onto the shins for camel. Tuck the toes underneath, bring the hands to the low back. Begin pressing the hips forward and look up. You can stay here. This is a beautiful camel, or start to release the hands toward the heels. Maybe just the fingertips will touch. Eventually, maybe the palms. And then releasing back up, slowly bring the hands to the low back. Return the gaze forward and now sit back on the heels. Bring the palms onto the knees. Chin meets the chest in a counter. rounding of the back. And then release. And we're going to prepare for Panchamayurasana or forearm balance preparation. We can definitely all do this. So we'll find our tabletop position, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over knees, and then lower them to our forearms. You can just stay here and let the head hang slightly over the earth. If you want to take it further, you can tuck your toes and straighten your legs to intensify this inversion. And as soon as you've had enough, just come back into child's pose and rest. For the next step, if you'd like to take it further, you can extend the right leg up and then switch and lift the left leg. And if you'd like to take it all the way up, you can kick up into the full expression. Scissoring your legs will make it easier. And trying it off both feet. Third time is a charm. And then release back down when you're ready into your child's pose. Beautifully done. Great job. Slowly we'll roll back up to sit on the heels. And come over to one side, extending the legs forward into staff pose, Dandasana. Hands alongside the hips on the floor, tall, straight spine. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Allow those shoulders to melt away from the ears. And inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Now, turning toward the left edge of your mat, or whichever edge you like, we'll take wide-legged forward fold. So we'll take the legs wide and lift the arms up to the sky on the inhale and turn toward the right leg. Exhaling, folding over the right leg. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, turn to the left and fold the other way. Inhale up. And now we'll take it forward, walking the hands. You can even place a bolster underneath you or cushions underneath you for support. Don't forget to breathe. Slowly walk the hands back upright. And now use your hands to gently bring those knees back to touch to the center line. Turn to the front of your mat. Extending the legs forward and preparing to roll down onto our backs. Extending the legs up to the sky in waterfall. You can place a block or pillow or two under your sacrum if you want extra height. This is extremely rejuvenative, restoring the nervous system. If you want to take it a little more, you can go into full shoulder stand. And then lowering the feet over the head into plow or halasana. It's okay if the feet don't touch. If they do, that's great. If they touch the ground, that's great. Either way is fine. Bending the knees into deaf man's pose along the ears. And then slowly we'll roll out onto our backs, preparing for fish pose, bringing the hands underneath the buttocks, puffing the chest out like a fish, lowering onto the elbows, and releasing the crown of the head toward or to the earth. Coming back up, lowering down onto the back once again, and bending the knees. Bring those feet hip distance apart. Straight away, we'll begin peeling the spine up off the earth into bridge. You can add a block under your sacrum and just hang out there for a restorative option, or clasp the hands under the back to give you a little more lift. And preparing to release out. If you're on a block, just stay where you are. Otherwise, windshield the thighs from side to side. And then we'll take a second back bend. You can take another bridge or a wheel, your choice. Extending to the full expression. And then adding Ekapada variation, lifting the right foot or straightening the leg up to the sky. And then switching, left leg. Beautiful. And release down to the earth once again. Windshielding the thighs when you get there. Breathe deeply. And then give yourself a nice hug. Rocking gently here. Transitioning to happy baby, take the backs of the knees or peace fingers around the big toes. Rocking back and forth. Beautiful. Feel the prana flowing freely through your body. Release the knees to the midline, and now exhaling, drop them over to the left. Looking over your right shoulder. You can double cross your legs if you wish. Close your eyes. Just breathe. We've opened all the chakras, unblocked any stagnation. Slowly release up to the center on inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the other side, looking over the left shoulder. Breathe. So nice. Now, if all you do is show up for class and just breathe in Shavasana once in a while, that's extraordinary too. So always just go at your own pace. There's no wrong way to practice. Just showing up is the most important part. And then we'll inhale the knees back up to center. Give yourself another squeeze. Bring the forehead to the knees. Squeeze everything tight. Scrunch up your face. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release everything back down to the earth, to your final resting place of Shavasana. Taking whatever you would like to be as warm and comfortable as you can be. A nice deep breath in. Softly exhale through the lips. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel a softening in the soles and allow your feet to relax. Relax the backs of your knees. Relax the whole left leg and the whole right leg. Allow your hips and buttocks to relax. Take another deep breath into your belly and allow all of the organs to soften. Feel your heart and let it rest between the lungs. Relax your left shoulder. Let it fall away from the left ear. Relax your right shoulder and allow it to fall away from the right ear. Feel the energy flowing from your shoulders all the way out to the tips of your fingers. Relax your jaw, letting the tongue float in the center of your palate. Relax your eyes like two smooth, round stones sinking deep into their sockets. Feel your third eye receiving love, compassion, wisdom. Relax your brain. Let it sink back to the deep, velvety depths of your skull. Relax the crown of your head. Enjoy the weight of your entire body, noticing the soft lift and fall of your breath like a leaf floating gently on the breeze. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Gently beginning to feel a bit of movement in your fingers and your toes. And you stretch up overhead, rocking the head from side to side. And then rolling over onto your right side, using the support of your hands, bringing yourself back to your comfortable seat. Rest your hands to your thighs and close your eyes. Enjoy the effects of your practice. If you are continuing on to meditation, feel free to adjust your seat as needed. Otherwise, namaste. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Prepare for meditation. You are seated in a cross-legged position or in a chair or even lying down on your back. Your spine is straight. Your eyes are closed. Your fingers are interlaced with thumbs touching, hands resting in your lap. The tongue is curled backward toward the roof of your mouth. Observe your breath for a while. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. You are seated at the top of the highest mountain, top of the world. You can see the world beneath you, planet Earth, slowly drifting away, getting smaller and smaller, moving into the distance until it is just a tiny dot. Finally, it disappears. You are now seated at the center of the universe. There is nothing around you except pure love surrounding and pervading you. Feel the warmth of this love all around and within you. You may now begin repeating the mantra within your mind. As you inhale, mentally repeat Baba Nam. As you exhale, mentally repeat Kevalam. Inhale, Baba Nam. Exhale, Kevalam. At the same time, ideate on the meaning of the mantra. Love is all there is. prepare to close your meditation. Taking our hands into Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Let's seal in our practice with a closing Om. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Lifting the hands to the space between the brow and bowing forward. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you and have a beautiful day.